Hey there, travel enthusiasts! Ready to escape to a place where the pace is slower, the people are friendlier, and the air is, well, fresher? Then buckle up, because we're about to take you on a virtual tour of the top 7 most charming small towns in America. We're talking cobblestone streets, quaint little shops, and scenery so breathtaking it could make a Hallmark movie jealous. So grab yourself a glass of sweet tea, settle in, and get ready to be charmed because we're about to embark on a cross-country adventure that'll make you want to pack your bags and hit the road. Our first stop takes us to the Pacific Northwest, where nestled among the breathtaking Cascade Mountains lies the enchanting village of Leavenworth, Washington. Leavenworth is like that friend who goes to Oktoberfest once and then decides to completely overhaul their personality. The town went all in on a Bavarian theme, and honestly, it worked out better than anyone could have imagined. We're talking gingerbread architecture, folks. Buildings that look like they were plucked straight out of a Grimm's fairy tale. Leavenworth fully commits to the bit with authentic German food, beer gardens, and festivals celebrating everything from Christmas to Oktoberfest. And if you're feeling adventurous, the surrounding mountains offer world-class hiking, skiing, and whitewater rafting. Leavenworth is the perfect place to escape from reality for a while, or at least until your lederhosen start to feel a little snug. Next up, we're trading in our lederhosen for hiking boots and heading to the high desert of Arizona, where the views are as breathtaking as the energy is, well, energetic. Sedona is a vortex of good vibes, stunning red rock formations, and enough art galleries to make even the most cynical art critics say, okay, fine, maybe this landscape is kind of inspiring. The star of the show here is undoubtedly the scenery. I mean, these red rocks are so majestic, they could make a geologist weep. You can hike, bike, or even jeep, tour your way through this natural wonderland. Whether you're into crystal healing, meditation, or just sipping margaritas with a view, Sedona has something to soothe your soul. Just be prepared to pay a premium for the privilege of experiencing all this natural beauty. From the desert, we're setting sail for the rugged coast of Maine where the air is crisp, the lobster rolls are overflowing, and the accents are thicker than a bowl of New England clam chowder. Bar Harbor is the quintessential New England charmer. Think charming harborfront, quaint shops selling saltwater taffy and lobster-themed souvenirs, and the kind of hospitality that makes you feel like you're visiting your favorite aunt. But the real draw here is Acadia National Park, a natural wonderland of granite peaks, thundering ocean waves, and more scenic hiking trails than you can shake a walking stick at. After a day of exploring the park, treat yourself to a lobster dinner overlooking the harbor. And if you're feeling really adventurous, try a lobster ice cream. Don't knock it till you try it. Get ready to say aw because our next stop takes us to the California coast where fairy tale cottages meet crashing waves, and the only thing more adorable than the town itself is the fact that it's illegal to wear high heels with a heel over 2 inches tall without a permit. Carmel by the Sea is like a storybook brought to life. We're talking winding streets lined with storybook cottages, hidden courtyards bursting with flowers, and more art galleries than you can shake a paintbrush at. And then, there's the beach. Carmel's white sand beach is the perfect place to soak up the sun, watch the sunset, or just try to spot Clint Eastwood, who, as you may know, served as the town's mayor in the 1980s. Carmel by the Sea is the kind of place that makes you want to slow down, sip some wine, and just enjoy the good life. Just be prepared to fight for parking because apparently everyone else had the same idea. From the coast, we're heading inland to the high desert of New Mexico, where the art is as vibrant as the sunsets and the history is as rich as the chili. Taos is a place where ancient traditions meet modern sensibilities. For centuries, this town has been a magnet for artists, writers, and free spirits drawn to its unique energy and stunning natural beauty. The heart of Taos is the Taos Pueblo, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the oldest continuously inhabited communities in the United States. Here you can experience the living culture of the Taos. Pueblo people admire their traditional adobe architecture and maybe even pick up a piece of handcrafted pottery. Taos is also home to a thriving arts community with galleries showcasing everything from traditional Native American art to cutting-edge contemporary works. Just remember to pack layers because the desert gets chilly at night. From the desert, we're time-traveling back to the Midwest, where the rolling hills are dotted with farms, the people are as friendly as can be, and the antiques are more plentiful than Starbucks in Seattle. Galina is a town frozen in time, in the best way possible. This charming town is like a portal to the 19th century, with its well-preserved buildings, gaslight street lamps, and more antique stores than you can shake a vintage doorknob at. Start your visit with a stroll down Main Street, where you can browse for treasures in the antique shops, art galleries, and boutiques. Then, step back in time with a tour of one of Galina's many historic homes, including the Ulysses S. Grant Home State Historic Site, a must-see for any history buff. And if you're looking for a little outdoor adventure, the surrounding hills offer scenic hiking trails, challenging golf courses, and even a few wineries. Galina is the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of modern life and experience a simpler time. Finally, we're ending our journey in the south, where the Spanish moss hangs low, the sweet tea flows freely, and the hospitality is as warm as a summer day. Beaufort is the kind of town that makes you want to slow down, sip some sweet tea on a porch swing, and just let the world go by. This charming town is steeped in history, with antebellum architecture, moss-draped oak trees, and more stories than you can shake a stick at. Start your visit with a stroll through the historic district, where you can admire the grand antebellum mansions, learn about the town's rich history, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a ghost or two. Next, head to the waterfront, where you can soak up the views of the Intracoastal Waterway. Enjoy a seafood dinner at one of the many restaurants or even take a dolphin-watching tour. And if you're feeling really adventurous, try your hand at some shrimping. Just watch out for the gators. Just kidding. Mostly. Beaufort is the perfect place to experience the charm and hospitality of the South. So there you have it, folks. 7 charming small towns that are just waiting for you to explore. From the Bavarian villages of the Pacific Northwest to the historic streets of the South, these towns offer a little something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, hit the road, and discover the charm of small-town America for yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel adventures, and be sure to let me know in the comments which of these charming towns is your favorite.